Y'all are always first. And YouTube live too. How about that? We all worked out together. And it actually worked because I didn't think I was going to, because YouTube was being a little bit crazy there for a minute, but I think we're good. I think we're good. Oh, wait, I wasn't supposed to let you see my face so you could see how it was. It was supposed to be a surprise. But it's better. And those of y'all who follow me on Instagram, you saw what it really looked like the other day. And if you can see, it is so much better. So I wanted to tell y'all kind of like about what happened and how it got back to this point. Like, I feel a little bit like a normal functioning looking person. How do I turn the chat on here? Live chat. Okay, not top chat. What's the difference? Hold inappropriate messages. That's awesome. Okay. Yay. Okay, now I can see all y'all's chats. Hey guys on YouTube, I wasn't seeing any of your messages or chats or whatever they're called. Yes, it's so much better. It is so much better. Y'all, it was okay. The video Friday, if you didn't see the video on Friday, the vlog on our channel, on our Cullen and Katie channel. Oh Lord. Okay. I'm on the right channel. Good gracious. I didn't even check. Okay. I'm on the right channel this week. Last week I went live on the wrong channel. Totally forgot to check again. I'm so tired and I'm ready to go to bed right now. So wouldn't be surprised if I was on the wrong channel again. So if you saw our video on Friday, you saw that it was like literally this like nub coming out the side of my face. Like, or what do you call like the bump? Cullen did a little graphic of like cartoon characters when they have like they get bonked on the head and they have this big red thing. Yeah, that's what my face looked like. And then it was the next morning after that I started getting some stuff out of it. So I know a lot of y'all are really into that type of thing. And a lot of people were saying that they wanted to see it on Instagram, because I did post on my Instagram stories. I posted a picture of like the hole in my face and what it looked like, because several of y'all wanted to see it. So I was like, well, okay, how about that? I'll post it then. And then the videos that I made of popping it were long, like they were longer than 15 seconds, which is the Instagram thing. And I know you can like do the cut story thing and all that, but I just didn't do it. So I think Cullen's going to put some of that stuff into the vlog for tomorrow. So stay tuned if you want to see the poppage footage. How many of y'all actually want to see it? Or liked to see it, or like to watch people pop pimples? Because I really enjoy it. And as much as I hate this whole experience, it's kind of been fun to squeeze some pus out of a big, massive thing on my face. Is that weird? Am I weird? Probably so. Look, see, a bunch of y'all are liking it. What did I end up naming it? Several people, oh, Allie. There's my cat, by the way. If you want to see my kitty cat, she's back here. I can't believe she's actually staying for the live stream. Usually once I start talking, she runs off. But we got Alley Cat. Laura Beshman, thanks for the super chat. She said Alley Cat looks like she's about to attack the elephant. Can't stop looking at her. Yeah, there's my elephant friend. He's usually here. I guess Allie's here to protect me from the elephant. I feel like I should like scoot over so y'all can watch her too, because cats are pretty cute, huh? Okay, so what did I name the bump? I was telling Cullen Friday night, I was like, I'm pretty sure I think the name that I like best is Felicia. So I can be like, bye, Felicia. And then somebody commented and said to name it Jalen Hurts, which is Alabama's quarterback. And because like Jalen and it hurts. I don't know. I thought it was funny. That one made me laugh way too much, probably more than it should. Oh, sorry, Allie. I keep blocking their view of you. Maybe I should just like move the thing that way. Now y'all can see all our junky toys in the corner. But anyway, so if you didn't see the video Friday and you don't know what's going on, you haven't been following my Instagram stories, I had a pimple actually last Sunday night. Oh, where'd she go? Allie, I rearranged for you, and now you moved to the other side. I had a pimple. Okay, we won't worry about her. I had a pimple last Sunday night on the live stream that I was like, y'all, I feel like this is turning into something. It's really weird. I don't know what's going on. And then it was Saturday that I popped it, and Cullen actually was standing out with me at the car. And I said, I popped it and I was like, cellulitis, here I come, and like made a joke about it because I knew I shouldn't be popping a pimple because he's had one on his face that turned into cellulitis or staph infection or whatever. And I knew I shouldn't be doing it, but I wasn't like squeezing the heck out of it. I was just like, you just like get a little bit of the white off the top. And so I didn't think it was a big deal. But apparently it was, and it turned into staph infection. So don't pop your pimples, or if you do, then if you need to like scrape off some white stuff or whatever, from what I've heard, it's okay if you like wash your hands with some good antibacterial soap, wash your face, and then like gently scrape it off and then be done with it, is what I've heard. I don't know, whatever. Maybe you shouldn't even touch it, but who's going to leave some nasty white pus whitehead on your face? Just don't think that's going to be a good idea. So anyways, it was Saturday that I did that. Didn't really think about it again until Sunday afternoon. And it started like hurting really bad. And then by Monday, it had like swollen up a lot out the side of my face. And you just have to watch the rest of the vlog for the whole rest of the story, because I'm not going to tell y'all the whole thing on here because it's in like 4 other places. It's in my Instagram stories, highlight reels or whatever. Like if you go to my profile and then there's a little circle and it's got a picture of my face when it was swollen and it says staph story. So anyways, that's the status of that. Then Friday, after the vlog was posted, or after we filmed Saturday night, I mean, I don't even know what day it is. I can't think straight at all. I'm so tired. Thursday night when we filmed the footage of it being like huge, like if you're on YouTube, you see in the thumbnail of this video. The next morning, it finally started draining on its own, a little bit on its own. And so I was able to squeeze some stuff out of it, which I know you're not like supposed to squeeze it, but the doctor told me to, and said once it opens up and once I've been on the antibiotics for a few days, then I needed to start squeezing stuff out of it because it needed to get out. It's like infection and it needed to get out. So I squeezed like just a little bit, as much as I could, and got some stuff out. And several times throughout the day, like the first time I did it in the morning, by a couple hours later, I had to change the Band-Aid I put over it because it was like starting to leak. Like that's how gross it was. This is so nasty. Some of y'all are probably like, why are you talking about this? But the rest of y'all I know are like me and you like pimple popping stuff. So you're excited about it. Anyways, oh dear. Somebody did not have it in their nose and they're not going to say where. Anyways, okay. So after I started getting stuff out of it, it was still really red. Yesterday it was still draining, and so I had to wear a Band-Aid on it all day. And then this morning, after I got out of the shower, I like tried to see if there's anything else I could get out of it, and nothing else was coming out other than just like fluid, or a little bit of just, like fluid, bloody, gross stuff. But it wasn't like the stuff that had been coming out before. And so I just kind of left it alone. And by the time I had finished like drying my hair and all that stuff, it wasn't even leaking anymore on its own. So I haven't had to wear a Band-Aid on it today, and it's not bright red around itself anymore. It is still a little bit hard underneath. Like you can kind of tell when, like you can see when I move it, like when I smile. So, I mean, I've got like, obviously I've got some like wrinkles, laugh lines, whatever, but you can see how this kind of makes it go out a little bit because it's still swollen. So I don't know if that's just swelling, like residual swelling that hasn't gone away yet, or if that's actually some infection stuff that's stuck up under there. I don't know. I'm going to give it a little bit. It's not hurting anymore like it was. It does hurt, but it's not at all like it was before. It is feeling a lot better. So praise Jesus for that. However, this dad blessed antibiotic. Okay. I've seen several questions about this. Do y'all clean your phones often? I don't ever talk on the phone. So I don't actually clean my phone. I guess the way I would think of, I mean, I know I probably should. It's something I don't think about. And I do like occasionally like wipe it down with a Clorox wipe or something like that, but it's not part of my daily routine. And maybe it should be, but I don't ever hold my phone up to my face. Like I don't like to talk on the phone. When you have a 2-year-old and a 4-year-old, it's really not pleasant to talk on the phone to anybody. And then when they're like sleeping or doing something else, then I kind of just want peace and don't want to talk on the phone. So I text a lot. But the only thing I can think of that would correlate with that is that like I'm holding my phone in my hand a lot, and if the germs are getting on my hands and then I touch my face, then that's what would be what caused the problem. If y'all are saying that it could have come from my phone, which that I mean, that part makes sense. It's definitely not from talking on the phone and my phone being dirty, because it doesn't really happen. It's a very rare occasion. Even when I do talk on the phone, it's like because I'm calling a doctor's office or calling somebody like that, and usually I'm on speaker. So, okay, where was I going? Oh, this antibiotic. So I'm taking Bactrim for this thing to help it get better, which is apparently a really, really strong antibiotic. And I had several people message me and be like, that gave so and so I know an allergic reaction and they almost died. And so first of all, I was like scared to even start taking it, but I did. But then Allie cat, there's Allie. I don't know if Instagram, I don't know if y'all can see her. She's just making herself at home by the fireplace. Must be nice. Just lay out and don't worry about anything. You just do your thing. So then I did have a couple people message me and were like, oh, it made me feel like crap. Like, make sure you take a probiotic. And so I really didn't think too much about it because I don't know. Antibiotics have never really affected me like that. But I felt so crappy. Like yesterday, we took the kids to the Marvel Universe Superman or Spider-Man, whatever, the superhero thing, Hulk and all them, that group. We went to see that, and I was just like, oh my God, I'm so nauseous. I just want to go home and lay down. And I feel like I'm just like drained. Like I could just seriously sleep for an entire week right now. Yeah, so not loving it. And I am taking a probiotic with it, or not like with it at the same time, because I know you're supposed to space them out, but I'm taking a probiotic also. And so it hasn't given me like, let's not talk about any more bodily fluids, but I haven't had any other bodily fluid stomach issues. But it just has made me nauseous and just feel like just crappy. Like, I don't know if it's from that or what it's from, but I'm just like, my body hurts. Like, I feel like my arms, I'm like, did I work out yesterday? And I don't remember. I don't know. We took the kids to that show, but I don't know. Like my back hurts and everything else, which that doesn't make any sense from an antibiotic, but who knows? Maybe it just like attacks your whole body. I have no idea. If any of y'all have taken it before, let me know, because I'd love to just like hear either that I am not alone or that maybe it's not the antibiotic and I just might have flu. Not really. I don't have fever or anything. Let's see. Bactrim is the worst, but it's the only thing that works for me now. Okay, so if you say it's the worst, like how did it make you feel? Like, is the fact that I'm feeling like complete and total crap from the antibiotic? The flu, the kids are much better. They have not had fevers since it's either Tuesday night, I think Tuesday night for Gaines, maybe like Wednesday afternoon for Brooks. So everybody was good, or maybe it was Tuesday night for both of them. I don't know. I don't know that Brooks ever even really had it. His temperature stayed like 99.5. And then there were 2 occasions over the course of 2 days that he had 100.1. I mean, no, 100.0. Like, didn't even go really over 100. Maybe his temperature just runs high. I don't know. But he didn't have any other symptoms at all. I don't know. He was a little lethargic one day and literally just laid around all day, which is not like him. So maybe he had it. I don't know. Let's see. Just finished 7 weeks worth of Bactrim for staph infection in my C-section incision. Oh my gosh, that's terrible. Bactrim makes you feel awful. Okay, tell me what was the awful? Because I need like reassurance that I'm not actually dying right now. Because like I was trying to play with Gaines tonight, and I was like, can we play a game that includes laying on the couch? Because I just cannot muster the energy to do anything right now. Like, oh my goodness gracious. It makes you feel like poo. Look, y'all are all saying that, but what's that mean? Like, did it just make you feel tired and achy, or I don't know. Let's see. Did they test you for MRSA? They didn't actually test it because I wouldn't let them drain it, because when they drained Cullen's, his face exploded. But based on the presentation and everything else, it's assumed that that's what it was. The MRSA staph. I don't know. I don't remember exactly what that all stands for, but Make sure you're hydrated with the antibiotic. That's true. That's true. Um, let's see. Did you know how beautiful you are? Oh, you're very sweet. Thank you. I feel a hot mess right now. And I definitely do eat before I take it. Like I make sure that I eat, which is really a bummer because I've talked about weight loss and all this some too lately, but recently in the past, since November 1st, I have been doing like changing my lifestyle as far as eating and exercise and all that stuff goes. And long story short, the book Body Love by Kelly LeVeque is really great and kind of explains things in a different way and talks about how sugar and carbs and all that stuff affects your body. So anyways, I've been eating lower carb, a lot lower carb than I have ever in my life. And it's been super helpful, made me feel a bajillion times better. But I feel like that's what's made me even more nauseous with the antibiotic because I feel like carbs are important to eat when you're taking an antibiotic, like on your stomach to keep it settled or whatever. So yesterday I ate a little bit more carbs than I typically do, just like in the evening, just to kind of like hopefully situate it out a little bit. And it did help some, but it's just like I don't want to eat anything. My smoothie shake thing that I've been drinking every morning for the past like 4 months was just like disgusting tasting to me. And I like it perfectly fine every other day and actually like look forward to drinking it. So I'm assuming that's just the antibiotic being a jerk. And so this morning I ate something different and it was fine. And I actually did not feel nearly as nauseous today. So I'm thinking that's what it is. But I'm like, I don't want to start eating these carbs, like just to make myself not nauseous because it's a thing you have to work through, like getting yourself off of eating them so that you don't crave them. And anyways, that's my whole other personal issue. So, let's see. It probably means that it is fighting the infection in your body and it will make you feel flu-like. Okay, that makes sense. Like if your body's trying to fight something, then the rest of you is going to feel weak. Yeah, be careful. Antibiotics can make your birth control ineffective. I heard about that too. And I guess we're just going to get a little bit personal here and I'll tell you all about that. So I actually haven't been on birth control since Brooks was born, actually since before I got pregnant with Gaines. So like since 2000, what year? I don't know, 13 when we started trying to get pregnant and have a baby. And so then I just recently started back on it for several other reasons that like, I'll have to spend a whole another video on that because that's a whole other issue. Oh shoot, hang on. There was a super chat that I just missed. Thinking about you all, there's a couple named Cullen and Katie and their son was Walker. What? That is crazy. Thank you, Laura Beshman, for the super chat. So I just recently started taking it and then this antibiotic thing happens and I'm like, oh, well, dang, that's going to not be helpful. So yes, I'm aware of that. Thank you for the reminder. But that's seriously a whole nother video. I've got all kinds of stuff I need to talk to y'all about that because apparently I'm just going to share everything, all the personal stuff with the world. Holly Adams, praise God, moms. Glad you're on the road to recovery. I hope you continue to heal. How's the weather in Alabama? We keep getting hit with snow, cold, and ice in Minnesota. It's been a rough winter. I really hate that for y'all, but can you send some of it here? No, I'm so sorry that y'all had so much snow and ice and all that. Like, oh my goodness. I can't imagine just like we love to get snow here because it doesn't last very long, but I can't imagine just having it all the time, blocking you in and not being able to like get out when you need to get out. Somebody on Instagram said, I started on birth control December of 2012 because my hormones were cray cray. Yeah, I think that's part of my whole drama story. Let me know, how did that work out for you? Did it help? Because it's been like 7 years since 2012. So did that help you? Because I'm hoping it helps me. Break it on down, girl. LOL. Oh, I had stuff on my boob one time. That stuff is no joke. Oh, that's awful. Ouch. Let's see. Do you think you guys are going to have more kids? Every single live stream, you guys, somebody answer these people's questions. No, that's not the plan. We're planning not to have any more kids. We're like 99% sure. The smoothie recipe, if you're interested in it, it's on my channel. If it's called like green smoothie for weight loss or something like that. So yeah, you can find it there. Blah, blah, blah. Am I using high blah, 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 cleanse to clean your skin? Yeah, I don't know if it's that, but it's some kind of medical grade something that Cullen had when he had his infection in his face. So I've definitely, birth control helps so much with my crazy hormones. Good. That is, I'm glad to hear that somebody else said that because I'm hoping it helps mine. What was I talking about? I'm losing my mind right now. Oh yeah, I'm cleaning it with the medical grade stuff. I'm sorry that this is like the most scatterbrain live stream in the history of the world. Let's see. 12 and a half inches of snow in December. That is insane. We wouldn't know what to do. Yeah, I know. My cat is just like making her daggum self at home. Staph is the worst. I went through 2 to 3 years and totaled 20 different infections of it. Oh my gracious. Yes, Biz on the baby clothes stains. When we come to Texas, I don't know. Jamie said, look up PMDD for hormones. It's what I have. It's awful. Yeah, that's basically something that I want to talk about in the future. And was literally just reading stuff about it right before I got on here, and like I said, that's literally a whole nother video, and we will have to just talk about that. I would love to hear y'all's input on it. If anybody has experience with it or whatever, you will know what I'm talking about. Send me a message or something and make me feel better. Anyways, let's see what else. 3 feet of snow outside your door right now. Okay, so put it in a cooler and ship it to me because we would love to have some snow. It's actually been really nice here, sorry for those of y'all that have had snow because I know you don't want to hear this. It's been really nice here, but we've had most of the days the past couple weeks. There was actually one last week where it was like 76 degrees and the kids went to the park with my mom in shorts and t-shirts and it was crazy. I was like, what the heck is going on? But then now it's been back cold, but it's not like freezing. Like we went to church and we didn't have jackets or coats or whatever today. And then it would have been nice enough to play outside if we'd have gone back outside. Elderberry for the flu. Yes. Oh my gosh. I don't know. I mean, I can't say whether or not we would have gotten it or not gotten it, but we didn't, knock on wood, because I don't even know right now with the way like my entire body hurts, like my arms, my shoulders, my back, my legs, like all of the things hurt. So I'm hoping it means we didn't get it. But I will say, like with Brooks, I feel like he might have had it and it didn't get worse than like a 99 to 100 fever and a little bit lethargic for one day. I don't know. Who knows? May turn up here in a couple days that he's going to get it later or something like that. But the elderberry, I feel like really, really, really helped reduce the symptoms. When we went into the doctor's office, and I'm just going to go ahead and give a disclaimer. We're not starting a debate on the flu shot. So I don't really even want to hear anybody's opinion about it right now because it is what it is. We didn't get flu shots. We don't ever get flu shots. And I don't want to discuss it. But, so when we went in and they said she had type A flu, they were like, that's interesting that she didn't have the flu shot because her symptoms are like consistent with people who've had the flu shot. Basically, she had a cough. She didn't have body aches. She was just tired, had the fever, which her fever never got over. I think it might have gotten to 102 at one point, but it mostly stayed around like 100, 101. And that was only for 1 or 2 days. And then the rest of the time it was like in the 99 to 100 range. And she had a cough and that was really it. And so, I mean, when I took her to the doctor and they diagnosed her with flu, they took her temperature. She had not had any Motrin or anything that day. And it was like 98.4. So I was like, why am I even here? Like, why did I even bring her? She just has a cough, but yeah, it was flu. So anyways, the elderberry, I think helped. As soon as she started getting symptoms, we started taking that and it seemed to help. And based on the comments on my most recent post on Facebook, what's it called? Instagram? My brain, y'all, is not even working. Everybody else likes elderberry too. Okay, if you're just joining us and you came here for the staph infection face update, it's a lot better. And you'll have to go back and watch the beginning of this after this gets over with. But I got a bunch of stuff out of it on Friday and Saturday, and it has gone down so much. It's still pretty swollen. I just didn't want anybody who joined here at like 20 minutes in to be like, where's the staph infection update? So yeah, you can go back and watch the beginning, but that's kind of in a nutshell right now. So now we're talking about all other things life because I didn't really have any other plans for this right now because right now my brain and my mental state is about like so. Let's see. My husband and I are on immune suppressing meds, so we can't get flu shots or take elderberry. I'm basically locking myself away until flu season is over. Oh, dang, that is crazy. How do you keep seeing the cat? Does she keep moving? Because y'all are like, look at the cat. She's so relaxed. And I'm like, where did she go? Maybe she just keeps getting up and moving and y'all keep seeing her. I don't know. Oh, you lost your alley cat this weekend. I'm sorry. That's so sad. This alley cat, she was born in 2005. So she's what? She'll be 14 this summer. You want to tell them hi? You gonna come tell him hey? Say hey. And she's a very, very small kitty cat. If you can't tell from me holding her up, this might be the most interesting live stream, least interesting live stream I've ever done. But she's like 5 pounds. She is very, 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 very small. Oh yeah. Are you not gonna say hey? Are you gonna say hey? Oh, somebody just asked if I've heard of Color Street Nails. I've heard of them, but never tried them or anything. My nails today are courtesy of Gaines. She did my manicure. You'll see. Oh, Instagram, you want to see? She did a very good job. I actually did not remove any of the stuff from around the edges, and she actually did a really good job. She's really good at painting nails. So, anyways. Okay. I'm going to probably just go on and wrap this up because I'm just rambling talking about my cat and my fingernails. Did I get Allie as a kitten? Yes. We found her, by we, I mean me and the people at my job, found her outside our building. I was in Tuscaloosa, working in Tuscaloosa at the University of Alabama. It was the year after I graduated from college. And she was living under the building with her mom. And it was the mommy cat had a bunch of kittens. And, she's one of them. And the people were like mad that there were these cats living under the building and like pooping under the building or whatever else. And they were going to just like, I don't even know. They were going to do something to like take care of these kittens. And we were like, no, that's not going to happen. So anyways, I ended up with Alley Cat. And I love her. And she's great. She's kind of crazy though. But she's great. She's very, very obsessed with me. And she follows me everywhere. She literally follows me everywhere. Like I can't walk up and down stairs without that cat being right under my feet and trying to trip me up. So, what's my go-to breakfast is my smoothie. And if you want to see about that on my channel, Katie on the Flip Side, there is a recipe for my smoothie. It's called Green Smoothie for Weight Loss, I think. And that's actually what got me like kick-started into weight loss, and changing my eating habits, changing my lifestyle in that way. So, any other questions before we get off of here? I'm glad that you're enjoying this ramble live stream because I try to make them at least like informative or somewhat useful to your lives. But right now it's not there's nothing I have in my head that's useful to anybody's life. Oh my goodness. Any news on Brittany and Corey's baby? They were over here last night, and y'all will have to watch the vlog tomorrow. Oh my gosh, my pants are coming. And the whole hem is coming out of my fancy, nice, really old pajama pants. Y'all, you can't even think straight tonight. They were over here last night, and Brittany is having some contractions every now and then, and it was crazy. She is, bless her heart, she is like, get this baby out of me. So, no news right now, but we are staying tuned. Thank you for the super chat. Rivermania said, is there anything else in your house that you're planning on renovating? I don't know if you're referring to anything else, meaning like we've talked about doing the bathroom. We're doing the master bathroom right now. And we have picked out a bunch of stuff, and it should be starting really soon. Hopefully that's the plan. The guy that we've been working with, his family lives really close by to us, and they just ended up with the flu also. So everything has gotten kind of thrown off and slowed down. But right now that's our big project. We do have some ideas for other things in the future. We have some pretty big plans for our kitchen in the future. Hopefully not the far, far, far forever future, but like maybe, I don't know. We'll see. We have some plans and we have some ideas. We would love to open it up a little bit more. Like as far as open concept between the den and the kitchen. So we're thinking on some ideas on that. I probably just gave y'all a big old hint, but anyways, y'all stay tuned for that. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna go to bed and try to get myself up at 5 o'clock in the morning. I may wake up at 6 tomorrow because I just need to sleep and hope my body stops with this and gets itself better. All right. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching and listening to me ramble tonight. I appreciate it. Even when we don't talk about anything important, it is like nice and I love hanging out with you guys and it's fabulous. So I will talk to you guys later. I'll see you on Thursday with a video. I really, really, really want to get Brooks's Marie Kondo started this week. But if I keep feeling like crap, then I'm not going to be able to. But I really, really, really want to do it. So I'm going to do my best and try to get that done this week, maybe. Don't count on it. It may be the next week. But I really want to get it done. No more excuses after this gets better and I don't have to take this stupid, horrible antibiotic anymore. Okay, thank you guys for watching. And I'm going to go talk to Instagram for a few more minutes now because they always get a little something extra at the end because I can't end both the live streams at the same time. So I always pick them up and talk to them for a little bit longer. So if you don't follow me there, Katie Paz 07, see you over there. Bye.